Well, if you're new here, my name is Louise and this is the haul channel. So on this channel there's a haul every Saturday at 5, which is like my grocery haul, like the top up weekly shop. Anything else I might, you know, if I go shopping anywhere, I will haul it on this channel. Everything else is on my other channel, which will be linked down below. It's called Little Blue One Day at a Time. If you're interested in anything else, you know, mental health issues and cooking in something, or if I go out somewhere, it's just random. Everything else goes over there now. Just makes it a little bit easier. So if you enjoy hauls and you enjoy somebody that talks a lot, this is the channel for you. I usually say it's not the channel for you if you don't like somebody who's chatting, but this is the channel for you if you like that type of thing. There's a subscribe button down there if you want to subscribe, so that you'll be updated on any other videos that I do put up on this channel. Give me a like and a comment if you do enjoy today's video as well. I do read the comments and I do enjoy them. They're very nice comments down there, and we give each other tips on this channel as well. Just, you know, sometimes I'll pick up bits that some of you have suggested, and sometimes you pick up things from what I've suggested. So that's the aim of this channel. So my weekly shop is £60 budget. It's for me and my adult son. This week is a little bit different. I know, I say that a lot. So, you know, it's going to be different. You shop differently depending on what your circumstances are. And it turns out I'm going away next week. So most of this isn't really for me. So it was more the type of foods that Corey would enjoy. We didn't need to top up on a lot of things. I've still got potatoes. We didn't really eat an awful lot of the salad this week because we was eating a lot more of the vegetables, the frozen vegetables. So obviously I don't need to buy those type of things. So like this whole section here, which is usually all fresh fruits, vegetables, don't need it because we've just got so much of it that it would just be wasting what we've got. So yeah, it's all a little bit different. So the amount I'm trying to remember, because I know the receipts out of my view. We spent £53.98 this week. Remember the budget is 60, so we're under budget. I will give you prices as we go along. If you add it up, you will come to a different price, and the reason for that is because I always donate 3 items to the food bank, and I do it when I'm in the store because there's a basket as you're coming out. If I don't put it straight in there, it's going to sit around the house, and I'm just not going to do that. I've done it before. I've forgotten to take it out, and it takes me weeks to get it up to the shop. So I donate 3 items. This week was a packet of spaghetti, like the long Italian cooking one, not the tin one, tin of tomatoes, and what was the third thing? Oh, tin of beans. It's random every week, no particular reason for whatever I donate. It just happens that way. Everything else is fine, shop's fine, everything's all over the place still. Don't understand why they've moved it the way they've moved it. There's a few interesting bits and bobs popping up. I think they're getting slightly different ranges of things. There seems to be like the what do they call it, the Italian section. Is it Italian section? No, Mexican section. Enchiladas and stuff. They got a whole new range of slowly. There was some sauces on the top this week. I think there was some like nachos or something in a different brand there that I've not seen before, and there were some spices that I've not seen before, with some woman on there. Don't know if she's famous, so can't tell you the name because you know I'm not going to remember stuff like that, but there are some different things popping up in Asda, so it's quite interesting having a good look. That's it. So I'm going to get on with the haul now. Right, so like I said, no fresh fruits, vegetables, because we've got so much of it. I would be just wasting my money on buying it because Corey's not going to get through a lot. He's going to eat slightly differently, but he's still excited about, you know, he's still got all the cut up fruit and veggies, so hopefully he's still going to do good. He's doing amazing at the moment. Pick these up for him because I'm sure he's going to have a lot of chicken because that's more Corey's type of food. And this is a flavoured one. Now I don't normally buy the flavoured one because they tend to put the price up a lot, and then if you work out the way, you're better off just buying a plain one and then flavouring it. But I've never really tried this. As far as I remember, I don't think I've tried it, this sort of thing. And clearly I'm not going to either because Corey would have eaten this. But it was £4.40 down to £2.95. It's a 380 gram. Now, normally, if it wasn't flavoured, I would pay... What would I pay? For 400 grams, I'd usually pay £2 something on the reduced anyway. So that's actually not terrible compared to what I would normally buy. So this is a chicken tikka breast steaks. Just thought it would be something a little bit different for him. He'll have to let me know. I got some normal chicken. I always get the fresh. He's not a fan of the frozen. put so much water in the frozen, they just shrink so much. It's silly anyway. Well, actually wasn't paying attention, and I thought they were all $5.99 this week. I thought that was unusual because I remember saying last week they're all individually priced. Was it last week or the week before? Whenever I last bought them. But I was looking at the wrong place. It took me a long time to find the one I like the look of, and it turns out it was $5.83. And then I realised what I was doing wrong, but I couldn't bother to go back because I'd spent so long anyway. They look fine, and I'm going to probably section these off before I freeze them, so then Corey can just take them out individually as he needs them. Didn't get any milk because we've got a full 4 pint of not even started yet, so clearly don't need to buy that. It's only Corey. 4 pints is going to be plenty for him. I did get some instant coffee this week. I just don't want to run out. I think I've got a jar or two. This is 99p. This is the essential range I've mentioned before. I do buy a lot of the cheaper ranges, but it's because I enjoy them, not just because they're cheap. I mean, you know, that's just a bonus. 99p, and it's not a bitter coffee. And this one it's just a nice... I'm not a coffee connoisseur, you know. It is a coffee. It's nice and it does it. So I got the lighter than light mayonnaise. Now I do pay a lot more because it's the lighter than light. It is the calories on it. I mean, if you look at the calories on a normal mayonnaise, it's ridiculous. And this is 15 calories per tablespoon. It's way, way better. And I like the taste of it. And Corey doesn't really, you know, mayonnaise is mayonnaise to Corey, so he's fine with whatever I get. Now, it did say it's down to $3.50. I'm sure I've been paying $3.50. It says it's 40p off, so I believe that means it's gone up 40p, but I'm still paying just the $3.50. I say just the $3.50. That is a ridiculous price just because they've taken the fats out of it. But that's what you have to do if you want to go that way, and we are on low-calorie foods. Let's see, where should we go? I got the coleslaw for Corey. You would have seen if you looked on my other channel that we did make some coleslaw. I've cut up lots of carrots and cabbages, and it's all just in a tub now. It's not being mixed as coleslaw because he actually likes eating that with his salad as is, so he wanted a coleslaw. This one is 50p. It's the cheap one again, the cheapest one you can get in the store, but this is actually a really nice creamy one as well. So he has the coleslaw and he has the veggie part as well, so that's good. Now, I did mention the other week that I wanted to get a Dairy instead of, I've got Laughing Cow. No, Laughing Cow? That doesn't sound right. I think it is. Anyway, didn't like it. Dairy is the way to go. I think it was £1. Oh, I've got to try and remember the price. I thought I was going to do really good and not reading receipt today. I don't know what made me think that. Dairy, £1.25 for 8 triangles. I know I'm not going to be here, but these are individually wrapped anyway. They last ages. They'll sit in the fridge. And if Corey decided to have one, it's there. If he wants it, he probably won't, but it's an option. Now, I did get this for Scott and I. We're probably going to make some sort of sandwiches or something for the journey. If you want to know anything about next week going away and that will be on the other channel. It just won't be on there yet because, as usual, I'm not really up with the videos. I'm trying. They are coming. They will be there. If the Wi-Fi is good, then hopefully you'll get a little bit more content over there. But I'm thinking... I know he's going to pick some rolls up, so we're going to have some rolls of some sort. Don't know what the filling's going to be, but I just thought something different. It took me ages as well. I was in there for so long. This is the smoky and garlicky with white pepper salami. There was a couple of different ones. I think there was German one, Italian one, so they all had slightly different flavours. But I went with this one, and it's 110 grams. I think it was the price helped as well. It was 110 grams for this one for £1.50, and I think it was slightly less. Only like maybe 5 grams less for the other one for £1.50. So, and it's nice big chunks of it as well. Quite excited to try that one. Got Corey's Mugshots. You know, he has these to top his meals up when his calories aren't quite there. He really, really enjoys these as well. These are 79p each, or you can get 5 for £3. So he wanted the tomato and herbs because they're his favourite. And then he just said make a selection up. So I got him the mac and cheese because I know that's one that he likes better than the cheese and broccoli. I got him a roast chicken and an original curry. He just wanted any selection. That was his only preference, that he wanted at least 2 of those. So that's Corey's top up for his meals. I got a tin of tuna chunks just so we don't run out. These are 65p. These are, again, the cheap and cheerful ones. But as I've mentioned before, you know, these are brilliant. I've been having them for years and I've only ever once had a bone in them. So can't go wrong. The price is good. They're chunky. Yep. Spaghetti loops, run out of things to say there. Spaghetti loops, 19p a tin, just to go in the cupboard. I've not really been buying that many tins, as you can see. You know, I used to have like piles of tins. We're not really going through so many tins because we're eating differently now. But I just want these to be there on the occasions when I do want to just have some spaghetti on toast or something. It's just nice to have that sometimes. Even if it's just you can't be bothered to cook a meal, it's just nice to have it, and that's a really good price. I got the Italian-inspired seasoning. Literally the last one there. This was... Oh, I thought it was 80p. Seasoning, 90p for that one. It was the only one that was Italian in any way. I don't want to get all the individuals and just put them together, so I just went with this. Corey and I have done a smell test on this and the one that he really likes, and it does smell different. There are different ingredients in it, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But I did used to like the Asda's cheap, like the Essential brand one they used to do, a bigger tub. They don't have it, so just have to go with this and try it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. I got another cherries and berries. I've been drinking a lot of juice at the moment. I getting through one of these like in 2 weeks on my own. Nobody else is drinking. That's quite a lot of juice, especially as this stuff is double concentrate. £1.10 for that. That's my favourite out of all the flavours. I got Corey 2 of the cherry cokes again, 65p. Mentioned this before. It's really, really good. I don't drink it at the moment just because I drank so much of it. I do that with things. I have so much of it, I'm fed up with it. So I'm not on it at the moment. Corey really enjoys that one though. I got the pastas just running out. Again, we're not having a lot of pasta, so I'm not really paying attention to our stocks on that type of thing. But we did have some pasta this week, and I had to have the nicer one, the posher one that I got a few weeks ago, because there wasn't any of this left, and I didn't realise. 41p. I believe that's gone down a few pence. I feel like it was a little bit more. Where else? Okay, I picked up clubs. This was a random lost, you know, literally as I was going to the till and put it in. It was £1. Salted caramel, they're actually really nice. The saltiness in the chocolate is really, really good. Probably shouldn't do it because it's a little bit addictive. I have a taste for these at the moment, so I shouldn't have put them in. 115 calories for one bar, which is a decent sized bar if you think about the sizes of Mars bars and stuff now. But like I said, it's a bit addictive, so I can't eat one on its own at the moment. So probably shouldn't have bought it, but too late, got it. Corey actually put Digestives on his list. These are 85p. Again, these are only 82 calories. So when Corey only eats one meal a day, he has to top up his calories because, you know, he wants to lose weight. But if you put your calories down too low, it actually has a wrong effect. You know, you're supposed to be in a calorie deficit, but not massive calorie deficit. And because he only eats it once a day, he struggles to eat the calories, but he's doing fine. He's actually doing really, really well. He's like proper on it. And these are 82 calories, so he literally just counts how many calories he wants in the evening with a cup of tea or something, if that's what he wants to do, if he wants to go there. I did get these, and Corey just came in a minute ago, like literally as I started recording, and said these ones are so good. I got both because I didn't know whether he had a preference or not. I agree, these are better than these. They're both the same chocolate brownie, but it's just having that different texture of the cheap Smartie thing, because then obviously not real Smarties on there, they're a generic Smartie. It just breaks it up a little bit and just... Oh, it's so good. These are so good if you've not tried them. They're £1 a pack, and you get 6 in each. They're quite small, but like I said before, they're such a strong chocolatey hit. They hit. They're good. I can just eat one of these. Actually can just eat one of them. That is my nemesis at the moment, but these I can eat one and be done. And I think these are like 113 calories and these are 111. So again, if you just need that sweet fix, yes, I'm talking about calories just because that's what we're paying attention to at the moment. Just in case somebody's wondering why, we're just paying attention to our calories. This was another one Corey asked for. You know, I don't buy cereal that often. I very, very rarely ever eat it. And Corey goes through phases where he wants it for a little bit and then he doesn't. But we did, I can't remember who it was. Anyway, we looked at, it must have reminded him of Shreddies, and he messaged and asked if I could pick up the sugar ones. Now, I believe these are the ones, these are the frosted ones. The other ones said original, and it doesn't look like it. Usually it's got a picture that looks like a bit white on it. These are actually $2.75 for 560 grams. I don't buy cereal that much, like I said, because we just don't eat it that much. But Corey's the same as me with cereals. We don't really like the cheap versions of the cereals. We've not found one we like the cheap one of. So I do have to buy brand in the cereals. There's not many things that I have to buy the brand. Cereals, we've never found a generic type one that we like. So $2.75 for that. But he doesn't eat them that much anyway. So that'll probably last him a little while. Got the crisps again. This is £3.35 for 24 packs, 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt and vinegar and 6 ready salted. Just what we get all the time because the price is right. Yeah, it's just cheap and cheerful. So I picked up some broccoli florets again this week. Like I said, we're eating a lot more vegetables. £1.50 for this one. Yeah, I never liked the frozen veggies. Frozen veggies wasn't a thing for me for so long, but really enjoying it at the moment. Corey actually did put sausages on the list as well, so I guess he's got some meal ideas for next week. These actually are 20 sausages and they were down to £3, and if you get the 12 sausages it's £2.50. So way worth getting the slightly larger packet, or you're paying 50p more, but you're getting a lot more for your money. And I found them. They had them. I can't believe it. If you've been here a while, you'll know these were like a regular every single week. This is the 1.275 kilogram. Now, they've not had them in my store for so long. I've been buying different ones, and Corey doesn't eat as many of them. He's still got lots of the last packet, but I saw them, so I had to get them. I actually did think these were going to be way more. They were actually £5.50, I believe. Let me just double check, make sure. Yes. £5.50. I assumed these were going to be more because the prices have increased so much on the other ones, but £5.50 for 1.275 is really good price. These are the chicken dippers, which Corey prefers anyway, but he likes those little is it chicken poppers they call them, or chicken bites, because that's all they had, and he says they're really good. Corey is a huge fan of this brand, the Asda's black packet ones. That's what you're looking for. I got more green beans. I have to say, we did go out again during the week. I did buy another packet. We bought green beans last week and we've gone through a packet and a half between us. But like I said, I'm not here. So these are £1. Really into those at the moment. I picked up a pizza for Corey because again, he can have that. That's only what? 1144 calories for that. That'd be his evening meal. And then he's still got calories to figure out. So when he fancies a pizza, and this one is really nice. I've mentioned before that I don't really eat the pizzas at the house as often. I do like pizzas, just don't particularly go for them. But I did ask Corey for a slice of this once, just so I could let you know what it was like, because every week I'd talk about it and I couldn't tell you. It's really nice. It's like, oh, the cheese in it is just something different. I don't know what the cheese in. See, it doesn't say. It just a Moorish cheesy stuffed crust base topped with roasted chicken breast, bacon and barbecue tomato sauce, but the cheese on it is just so nice. Really recommend that for £2.60. And Corey wanted some ice cream. I had bought this before ages ago. It wasn't what he wanted, but I couldn't find what he wanted, so I went with this, and now he's a fan. So this is the Ben & Jerry's. I believe this was £3.75. This is why our shop was so expensive. We haven't got as much stuff. But yeah, £3.75, but a lot of them were more expensive stuff, but it's fine, we're still within budget. And ice cream is quite high in calories, so I think that's probably why. See, I hate it when they do that. Okay. So they have meals and, I don't think it's going to focus. They do meals and grams on them, which is a little bit frustrating, especially when Corey's just learning how to read these properly. But if it's a 416 grams, so for a quarter of this tub is about 250 calories. So, and he does weigh them out as well, which is really good. So he can have this as a nice treat as well. And we don't buy Ben & Jerry's that often because it is so expensive. But you know, sometimes you just need to get these treats. And as he's staying home and I'm going away, he's got food, I guess. So that's it for the week. I hope some of the prices have helped you out. Yeah, I've started coming to this point at the end now where I can't think what to say. I'm sure I used to say a lot, but I can't think. Like I said, I'm going away next week, so I'm sure there'll be another haul up at some point with, I'm assuming, like, because we're we're going self-catering. I'm not going to talk too much because this is a haul channel, so we will have to do a shop. So there will be probably a haul out, like I said, depends on Wi-Fi and stuff like that. At some point I will show you I will definitely record it. When you get it, it's just, don't know. Yeah, we'll have to pick some sort of stuff up, but if everything goes to plan and the Wi-Fi's good and all that sort of stuff, click on the other channel and you'll see. I will try to take you on the holiday this time, because clearly doing it the way I did it last time doesn't work. The footage will come, whether it's this year or another year, I don't know, but yeah, I never promised it at a specific time, I just promised it, so you know what I'm like. I'm trying my best right now. There's been a lot on the plate this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. So you'll be seeing this Saturday, so technically by the time this comes up, fingers crossed, we're all there and we're all settled in. So yeah, I don't know what the weather is. I've been keeping track, but it's very up and down. It's very warm in England at the moment. Even though it's been raining, it's warm. So yeah. You know, it would be nice to have the sun a little bit more though, wouldn't it? Because I don't feel like we've had a summer this year. I'm going to go because I'm starting to ramble, and this is a whole channel. Keep it food related. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you'll catch you them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.